possible because I have to get going, but let's get going. Let's see. Turn off the camera a bit. There it goes. Just kind of needed to hold up the camera. This is good. Shimmy. Right there. All right. So let's. Wow, it just keeps falling. All right, let's see how long that can hold. We have the ricotta cheese here. We're making some pasta alfredo. I'm gonna put the chicken on this here with some aluminum foil. And let's put. I already put the alfredo sauce in there. 1 second. This is the alfredo sauce that I was using. I already put that in there. I'm gonna put some shredded cheese. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's recipe, I decided to do a quick live just because I've done this live before doing this same recipe. So if you guys want like a longer video of this, look at my other lives and you'll see it there. I've done this before. So I'm gonna put, apart from the sauce, the ragu sauce over there, the Alfredo ragu sauce, I'm gonna put this. There's some ricotta cheese in there and some shredded cheese, the mozzarella one right here. I usually pick mozzarella cheese because it's healthier, it's better. Well, it's supposed to be healthier, but yeah. Would you use gloves today? For the chicken, yeah. I had bacon and eggs with french fries. Oh, that's nice. That's a good breakfast. So let's put the cheese back. And let's put some milk on this. I'm trying to have anybody look at that. I'm gonna keep it aside. Hold on. Put it right here. Alright, let's pour some milk in here. Some of this milk into the sauce. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like right now. So far I have used the Alfredo sauce. I use mozzarella cheese. I use ricotta cheese. And then I also put, let me see. I'm going to put some some garlic powder in there. Some black pepper right here. And some cilantro leaves. With black pepper. Right here, and some cilantro leaves. That should be enough. All right. So now that we have these, which is what I put into the sauce, see. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of cream cheese. Yes, some cream cheese. We're gonna use some of this cream cheese and we're gonna put it in there. And usually that's all I put for the sauce. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. I have the pan literally right next to me. Then I have another pan with water boiling so I can put the pasta in. After this, we're gonna go on with the chicken. I have to put the chicken under lemon and vinegar water. So we're gonna do that right now. All right. So that's enough for that. And let's just mix it a little bit. I think it needs more cheese. Yeah, it does need more cheese. This is an easy recipe too. I feel like spaghetti is like so easy to make. All right, let's put a little bit more of shredded cheese in there and we should be done with that. All right. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this in there. So basically, we already have the sauce done. The sauce is basically done already. Which the sauce has the Alfredo pasta. I mean, this is the first ingredient I put into the sauce, right here. Then after that, I put the ricotta cheese. I put some mozzarella cheese in there. I put cream cheese too. I also put garlic, cilantro, and what was it? I put garlic, cilantro, oh, and black pepper. Yeah, those are the key ingredients for it. All right, so anybody who's new, subscribe to the YouTube channel because I'm always here making different videos, like cooking videos and stuff. Subscribe. Put this back. And not only that, I'm also here doing like get ready with me. I just want to see that. Yeah. This weekend, I think I'm gonna vlog the one at the beach. I'm probably gonna go live over there. So stay tuned for that if you guys want to see that. So let's put the chicken to clean right now. We're gonna take out our the chicken. We're gonna cut it up. I actually just sliced it into two. It's chicken breast. All right. So this sauce is good. So I'll show you guys the sauce in like, give me like 2 minutes and I'll show it to you guys. So you want it so that it's not like watery, but you want it to be more like on the thick side, basically like a sauce like that. You want to make your sauce good because that's what's going to give that pasta the flavor. And what am I cooking today? So I'm making the pasta Alfredo spaghetti. And basically I am making the sauce right now for it. So it's pasta Alfredo spaghetti. And yeah, I'll show you guys the sauce right now. The water's boiling, so I'm gonna throw the spaghetti in. And usually inside the water, when it starts to boil, I throw in oil, a little bit of oil. So let me do that. Just put some oil in there. I usually use olive oil. So this one. I mean, it's not the best brand, but I'm pretty sure there's better ones. but I use this. I use olive oil for everything. Alright, and then for the pasta that I'm gonna be using is this one here. I usually when I do make the pasta alfredo spaghettis and stuff, I use this one. It's just thicker. So I think like I have half of this one open. I'm gonna use this because it's not like I'm making a lot either. Like half of this goes a long way. Alright. Throw that in there. I think I'm gonna open this one up and use a little bit of this one. I know the view's on me right now, but I'll show you guys what the food looks like right now. I also get to cleaning the chicken. Let's clean that up. Alright, that should be enough. Yeah. I'm telling you, like a little bit of pasta goes a long way. Alright, that's enough. That is enough. So let's go with the chicken now. And anybody who's coming into the live, welcome, welcome. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new here. This is kind of quick too, because usually I do it for an hour, but I was like, let me just do it quickly. Alright, so I'm gonna put my gloves on for this, to clean this. And I'm going to put that in here. I'm just washing this pot. Alright, so let me put my gloves on and then we can cut this in half. And we're gonna put it in vinegar water with lime. Yeah. Before I do that, let me put some aluminum foil paper on this tray. And here I have the water. So basically it's water in here. We're gonna cut this chicken up and we're gonna throw it in there. But let's cut this. I don't even think I need the cutting board. Like, I'll show you guys how I'm gonna do it. Actually, let me do one more thing before that. I have to put this plate on the table. Right? Because usually what I do is I'll take the chicken, right, and I'll dump it into the breadcrumbs. I'll show you the breadcrumbs that I use right now. Right. Hey from Italy, how are you? Speak Italian, you. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel if you're here. No, Actually, no. I only speak two languages, so that's Spanish and English. Those two, no more than that. I wish I had, but if you were to speak in Italian, I will understand you because Spanish and Italian are like very similar. So you kind of get it, like you understand. All right. So on here, I'm gonna put the breadcrumbs on there. And these are the breadcrumbs that I use. They're just the Market Basket brown one. So what I do after I clean the chicken, I dump it in there. Where is... Oh, I was gonna toss this out. Okay, let's go with cleaning our chicken. We're going to put these gloves on because we don't want to touch that chicken like that. Whoa. Let's put the gloves on. And let's cut this up. I'm not even going to use the cutting board. I know that I can cut it right here because I just have to cut it in half. So it's pretty easy. All right. We're going to cut it right here. Because basically I just cut it in half. And then this, once it's clean, right? Alright, my connection left for a second, but it's back, I guess. So now I'm just putting some vinegar in here and then some lime. And we're gonna let it sit there for at least 10 minutes or 7 to 10 minutes. All right, I need my this buddy. Let's put some lime. Yeah, we're gonna let it sit there for at least like 7 minutes. Yeah. Let's put this aside. Actually gonna put it right. So we're going to be using this right here to spray down my tray over there. Once the chicken is like clean and I seasoned it or marinated, whichever way you want to say it, I spray the tray over there with that, and then I dump it into the breadcrumbs and then I put it on there. I think we only need one more step. So let's take these gloves off. I'll put them on again in a few. There's a lot of comments. I'm trying to read all of them, but at the same time, it's like I have to do this. So anybody who's new, subscribe. I'm always here doing lives. I did 2 this weekend, I think it was. Yeah. I might do another one today. Not sure yet. Later on, definitely. Okay. So let's get going with this. Now what we're gonna need a small container, right? And I'm gonna put milk and egg in there because after I season the chicken, I dump it in there and then I dump it into the breadcrumbs and then I put that in the oven. It just makes it easier. Alright, the pasta is basically done, but let me move it around a little bit because I don't want it to stick. And I have the sauce right there in the back. I've done this type of live before, so I'll definitely come back on here later and show you guys. If I don't show it to you guys again on live, I'll post a picture of the food. But I've done this live before cooking this, so like if you guys want to see the results, you can look at my other lives before. Alright, so in here I put milk and an egg, and I'm gonna mix that. Is it okay if I call you Chacha? I have so many nicknames before in school. Because my name is Chabeli, but they'll either call me Chave. Yeah, I think it's usually they'll call me Chave. But it is Chabeli, but yeah. I have those nicknames. That's cool. Alright, let me show you guys what's on here. The sauce is right here. Alright. And it's thick as I want it to be. Actually, I think you can use a little bit more of I'm gonna give the chicken another 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna give that chicken another 2 minutes. So let me show you guys what it. Oh my god, my phone's about to die. I hope it doesn't die. If it dies, it's because it died. So I have the pasta here boiling. Then I have the sauce right here. And then back over there, I have what I'm gonna be using, where I'm gonna put the chicken. And the chicken is here. It's cleaning up right now. And my phone is on 1% right now. I'm trying to charge it. I don't think the charger is working very good. But if it dies, just know that it wasn't me. It was the phone. I can post the results of the food, or you guys can see my other lives too. I've done this recipe before. Anyway, so let's get going with the chicken. I'm gonna put my gloves on again. Whoa, don't fall on me. I should have charged my phone earlier. Let's wear gloves. I hope the phone doesn't die. It's like charging, but it's like it won't go past 1% right now. I think I need a new charger. Well, if it does disconnect, you guys know what it was. It wasn't me. All right, let's dump this. And we're gonna season it, and then we're gonna throw it over there. So let's season this up. We're gonna put some adobo, garlic. We're gonna start with the adobo because adobo is literally gonna give it flavor. That's some water still. Some adobo, right? The blue cap one. Garlic. It's even best if you use actual garlic on this, but I forgot to get some at the supermarket, and then now I regret it. Some black pepper. And some cilantro. Sometimes I put paprika, but today I'm not using paprika. All right, and some oregano right here. It's getting dark. I think it's just because it's like cloudy and then it gets not cloudy. Oregano makes your food taste bomb, so put some in there. And then now we're gonna dump this into the milk and egg mix over there and put it on the breadcrumbs and then put it on the tray. So I don't know if you guys can see. I don't want to move the camera again. So let me see if I can move the whole entire table. So I'm basically gonna dump it into the milk with eggs, right? And then I'm gonna put it on the breadcrumbs. And then I'm gonna throw that on the tray. And I basically sprayed on the tray with this spray over here, the olive oil spray. I know I'm far away, but my phone's literally connected over there. Like, I don't want it to die. But I'll show you guys right now what it looks like, the food. Alright, the last one. And we're going to put this in the oven. Alright, let's take the gloves off. And here we have it. We have the chicken breaded up, right? We're gonna put this in the oven, and then after, once I flip it on both sides, I put the red sauce and then some cheese, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. I have to go. Oh, and let me show you guys the sauce I use. I use this one sometimes, and sometimes I use the brown ragu. But anyways, I have to go, and if you guys want to see the final results, I'll post a picture I will have another live of this recipe, the chicken pasta alfredo recipe. But I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe and thank you for the support.